What is the Torah's definition of a successful person? In this week's Parsha we find out. When the Torah describes Vayeishev Tzaddik, it uses a very unusual term, one we don't find by anyone else. An ish matzliach, a successful person. And what a success story Vayeishev Tzaddik was. He was pulled out of a pit. He was taken and sold into slavery, and eventually became the second most powerful person in the world. What a success story. But what's interesting to note, it's not on that the Torah describes him as an ish matzliach, a successful person, but rather in the darker, harder times. Twice when Yosef was a slave in Potiphar's house, and once when he was in prison. Why? Why was he described in the Torah as a successful person? In the dark, difficult times, and not in the times when he actually was successful? Perhaps the answer is, it's very easy to be called an ish matzliach, a successful person, when times are going great, when everything's going in the way that you wanted it to go. But it's in the difficult times, where our surroundings are sometimes not exactly what we dreamed of, not exactly what we planned, but yet we have the ability within us to not be affected by them. That makes us a successful person. The story is told of a 92-year-old man that arrives into the assisted living home that he's about to move into. His wife recently passed away, making the move necessary. And he waits in the reception for them to show him to his new room. And they come over to him and they say, "Mr. Jones, your room is now ready." He smiles like a 6-year-old child just receiving a lollipop. As they assist him and take him to his room, they start describing the room. The room is a beautiful room with beautiful carpet on the floor. There's matching shades, lamps. It's a really nice room. And as they're describing it to him, Mr. Jones says, "I love it." And they say to Mr. Jones, "Why don't you wait till you actually see the room? You'll love it even more." And he said the following. He said, "Happiness is not how you arrange the furniture, but rather how you arrange your mind. I've already decided to love it." This week's Parsha tells us, Yosef was called an ish matzliach, a successful person. Why? Not because of his surroundings, not because of what was going on around him, but rather how he was able to use his mind in every situation. We should be zocha in every situation that we're in, to use our mind in the correct way, to be happy and to be successful. Have an amazing Shabbos and a lechtaken Chanukah.
To listen to more by Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld, visit